Hi, my name is Ryan Cuddy, and here's my audience. My speech is titled A Stone in the Wrong Place. It was August 3rd, 2018, and the sun was shining that day. My family was all ready to go to a festival, but I was just feeling a little bit off. I had a sharp pain that started in my right side near my kidney, below my ribs, and I just wasn't sure what it was. A few hours later, the pain became unbearable and I fell to the ground. I looked at my mom and I said, "We need to go to the hospital." We were on our way to the hospital and I just wasn't sure what it was. I was Googling things and I didn't know what to go about. We get to the hospital and the doctor said they thought it was appendicitis. I wasn't too sure about that. I got some test results back and it turns out I didn't have appendicitis, but that I did have a kidney stone. There was a 4-millimeter kidney stone in my right kidney. A lot of people would be like, what does this mean for me? But myself, I've had a kidney stone before, so it was all too familiar. Flash forward to now, and I've been having more issues, and I found out I have 2 more kidney stones. Kidney stones are no joke, and they're very painful, and I just want to let everyone know what they're all about. So now that I have your attention, let's dive into some information. According to the Mayo Clinic, a kidney stone is made up of hard minerals and salts that form in your kidneys. Also, according to the American Kidney Fund, their kidney stones can be as small as a grain of salt or up to as large as a pearl. So there's 4 major types of kidney stones. You have your calcium-based stones, and calcium-based stones are mostly made of calcium oxalate and phosphate. Next, you have your uric acid stones, and those usually are caused by too much acidic urine in your system. Next, you have your struvite stones, which happen from urinary tract infections with a buildup of ammonia. Last but not least, you have a cysteine stone, and cysteine is a chemical that is naturally formed in your body, and when there's too much of it, it forms a kidney stone. Not any of these stones hurt more than the others, but if you've ever had one before, you know you'd rather not have one again. Now you're probably wondering, what causes these things? So, there's a lot of different things that cause kidney stones, and there's a lot of different ways to reduce your risk of getting kidney stones. For instance, personal or family history is a big thing for kidney stones. If you've had a kidney stone before, you're at a higher risk of getting another one. Also, if someone in your family has gotten one before, you are also at a higher risk. Next, if you don't drink a lot of water on a daily basis, you can get a kidney stone too. Moving on to other things, in warmer climates, people that sweat a lot can also have kidney stones. So now you're probably thinking, what doesn't cause a kidney stone? But sometimes it's not up to you. Sometimes digestive diseases and medical conditions can also cause kidney stones. Also, your diet plays a huge role in kidney stones. Diets with a high protein, sodium, and sugar that revolve around those 3 things, you are very prone to getting kidney stones. Now that you've learned this, you probably want to know, how do I know if I have a kidney stone? So, some of the different symptoms with kidney stones are that sharp back pain that I talked about before. It usually happens on your right or left side, it's below your kidney and below your ribs, right about here. The pain isn't consistent either. Sometimes you can have a good day where you have no pain at all, and other days you can have a lot of pain. Next, you can also get, a lot of the other symptoms have to deal with your urine. And with your urine, when you're about to pass a stone, you have a lot of pain in your urine, like while you're urinating, and also not a lot comes out. It is also very common for your urine to have a bad smell or to be very cloudy, which is kind of disgusting. Another thing with another symptom is that there's usually could be red or brown, so it's mostly blood in your urine. I don't want to scare you or anything, but if this ever does happen, you need to go to the doctor. So, moving on from that, you've learned a lot of information about the different symptoms and causes of kidney stones, and you're better learning about them. So, all in all, we've learned about the different causes of kidney stones, the symptoms, and how how to know and go about it when you do get one. And there's a few things I want you to take away from this. Kidney stones can't be fully prevented, but if you don't set yourself up to succeed, you might be dealing with a very painful kidney stone in the near future. The last thing I want you to take away from this presentation is that if you ever feel off or you have any of these symptoms, you need to call your doctor. It is better to be safe than sorry, and no one wants to deal with these health issues. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the speech.